Welcome back to the Sooner Surge softball edition, as we have a very special guest with us today, 2025 commit pitcher Allyssa Parker out of Pensacola, Oklahoma. Thanks again for joining us, Allyssa.
You're welcome.
Yeah, let's get started with, I know everyone, Sooner fans know that, the dominant program that Oklahoma has in the softball world. Let's take that out of the equation. The Natties and all that, and why Oklahoma? I know you're your hometown. You're an Okie, I guess. But what made you decide the commitment to the University of Oklahoma? If you were to take that other stuff out.
Yes, I have went to a lot of camps there since I was young. It's always I felt very comfortable there every time I went there, and on my visit, everything was just amazing. I felt at home. Like it is at home for me. So it just, that comfortability of feeling close to home and while being on campus, feeling at home at the same time was just amazing to me.
Yeah, if you could just take us through the visit a little bit and how that was and everything.
So I went down Thursday night after my softball game, and the next morning we had breakfast, and then we had the campus tours. We took all of our pictures. Everything was just set up perfectly. They took us through like our professions and like took us through like what we would do, and they just had everything. And then Saturday we went to the football game and then had dinner at Coach Gasso's house, and then Sunday we had our meetings, and that was it.
Yeah, you mentioned going to camps for growing up at Marina Hines back then. Now it's going to be Love's Field. So how cool is it going to be one of the first OU softball players to get to play at the new stadium?
Oh, I'm pumped. I'm so excited for it. It's going to be so nice. Like I'm so excited.
Did you guys get a chance to? Did you get a chance to? I guess look at what Love's Field is going to be like. I know that it's under progress and things like that, but were you able to see kind of the amenities and things like that?
Yes, they took us through like what everything is going to be, because of course it's just right now it's just metal and everything's up, but they took us through what's going to be the locker room, the coach's office and everything, and it was awesome.
So are you a Oklahoma Sooner fan for yourself or growing up as an Okie or not?
Yeah, my family has always been more Oklahoma, like Boomer, everything. Yeah.
That's awesome. What about basketball?
Allyssa,
I know you're a sport athlete. Are you going to continue to play basketball over the next few years, or what does that look like for you?
Yeah, I'm going to continue to play basketball. I really enjoy playing it during the off season. Like it's something that I love to do while I'm not playing softball. And of course I'm still playing travel ball at the same time, but it's just something good to keep my time while school ball's not going.
Yeah. Talk to us, Allyssa. A lot of people don't know about Pensacola High School and the program that you guys have there. It's seems to be a dominant program, nationally ranked. Just talk to us about Pensacola High School.
Yeah, it's awesome. Like the community here is just amazing. The support here is amazing, and just everybody in the past years has really built a wonderful program for everyone coming up, and I feel like that's going to continue throughout the years. And the coaches here are amazing. Every single sport here supports each other, and I love it here. It's awesome.
Yeah, talk about how you're able to do the travel ball playing for a team from the Kansas City area growing up, and you're from Pensacola.
Yeah, it's at times it was kind of difficult because mom would have work and I have to find rides with other people, and one time I had to drive myself up. It's a commitment, but I love doing it because without the Aces, without Ryan Taylor, I wouldn't be the player I am today. So I'm very thankful for that, and I'm glad to be continuing it for the next 2 years.
Yeah, Allyssa, what about your pitching? If you had to say your two best pitches, what are they?
I would say my drop and my change.
Nice. Have you been able to, speaking of pitching, with Coach Rocha at all, develop a relationship and just maybe talk about Coach Rocha? And I really think that I hate to say underappreciated, but man, the work that I think she does with the staff at OU is second to none. So just talk about maybe that relationship a little bit.
She is awesome. Ever since I started going to camps there, we just really talked and figured out my pitching and the way my body works while I'm pitching. And on my visit, we actually got some stuff knocked down that I could work on to improve my pitching. And I just feel like me going to camps there over the years has really helped us build that and help her understand me more, which has helped a ton.
Yeah. What about going to the SEC? I know, OU dominates, obviously winning natties, but now going to the SEC, it's going to be a stronger conference than the Big 12. Are you looking forward to just playing over there in those stadiums and stuff?
Yes. I think it's going to be awesome. I think it's going to be more competitive, more just out there, and there's going to be a lot more people going and a lot more just fans and everything else. So yeah, I'm excited for it.
Yeah, so you're top 10 player in the country. I believe you're coming to OU as a pitcher, but you're also a great batter. You're, from the stats I've seen, like 460, 20 home runs. So have there been any talks about possibly kind of going the two-way route at OU?
Yes, they said they would give me the opportunity to, and I'm going to take whatever with that I can, and I'm going to work hard and try to be a two-way player there.
So recently you threw a perfect game. You've also hit many game-tying home runs, lead-taking home runs. So what's better, throwing a perfect game or tying the game up with a long ball?
Just really anything to help my team in that moment. It's just like hitting a game-tying home run, of course, is very, very exciting, and it also helps my team just get that edge and get that energy going to help us score more runs during the game. And also, like, throwing a perfect game, it's just I couldn't do it without my teammates in the field, of course. So it's just awesome doing both.
Yeah, Allyssa, talk to us about the relationships with some of the other 2025 commits, or maybe even just some that are committing in 2024 class, and if you guys have been able to talk much, hang out much, things like that.
Yeah, of course, Lexi. She's my teammate. She's one of my best friends. I love her. And then Kendall and Sophie, I have been to a few camps with them. I've talked to them prior to our visit, and we're pretty close, I would say, for being so far away from each other. And I love them so much. And then Kai, I've spoke to her before. She's an amazing player. And the 2024s, I've talked to Tia Malloy before. And then the other two, I haven't really talked to, but I've watched them play, and I'm excited.
Hey, Allyssa, the last question I have for you is we did a video when you committed, and one of our viewers actually commented and said that I think she has a daughter that's a freshman, and you give lessons, and she commented and say you would be a great coach in the future. What are you wanting to do after softball?
I was wanting to coach. I was wanting to be a GA after I graduate and then hop into coaching at the college level.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Last question for me here, Allyssa. Speaking of coaching, Coach Gasso is, the GOAT. There's going to be a statue there at Loves Field of her. But from an inside perspective, because you've obviously got to speak with her a lot, just speak to the type of person that Coach Gasso is.
Oh, she's amazing. She develops players on and off the field. She develops relationships with them that is unmatched. She is just always developing and always pushing players to be the best they can be, best people that they can be, best players they can be, no matter what. She's always there for them, always helping them, like, after college to next what they do in life. And yes, I love her so much, and she's amazing.
Well, Allyssa, we are super thankful that you have taken time out of your day to, I know it's probably storming where you're at. It's storming here in Oklahoma, Tulsa area where we're at, but thanks for taking time to join us. And we are super excited for you to be on campus and helping lead the Sooners to more national championships. Appreciate it. And Boomer.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Boomer.